ラボメントシュタインズゲットタグこんにちはゼズリチです。今日紹介するのは Seaman figure です。What is up, lab members and Stansgate fans? There's one here today. We're looking at something somewhat Stansgate appropriate. Yes, we're looking into Seaman. Don't panic. Seaman, I'm sorry that my hands are pretty dirty. I just finished burying my ex-girlfriend in my backyard. So, I had to get this video out here though. So, today we're looking at some Seaman things, especially the figurines. Now, what is Seaman? Seaman is basically, if you've seen or played Stansgate, Alpacamon. The Alpacamon is a real thing, which was a video game, a 1999 video game on the Dreamcast, where you raise a fish with a human face called Seaman. In the Stansgate Zero anime, you actually see this box as well, but then with the Alpacaman. I think it also says, don't panic, Alpacamon. But here we are with the real game. This is the Japanese 1999 version. That's the front. And then the back, as you can see, the fish. In this, you would get the disc. And then also the microphone that you could use with your Dreamcast controller to talk to your fish. Now, in 2001, they re-released this for the Dreamcast, and they added a few voice lines, I think, just tweaked it up a little bit. Here we have the 2001 version of Don't Panic Seaman. Similar box. The sides are printed on like this instead of like that, so that's a new thing. Here, as you can see, and this also came with a microphone with the game. It's just a little updated version from 2001. Now, they also released it for PS2. Now, this is one of the PS2 versions. With this, you got a special controller as well. There's two controller variants you can get. But this is one of the PS2 NTSC-J versions of Seaman. And this is also the era where they made an English version, an English port. Which is very cool. I've never played the English one, but the original Japanese one, and then they also released Seaman 2 for the PS2, but that's a completely different game, and not as fun as this. Either way, the PS2 version, very similar, more things here, backstory, the actual fossils, the Egyptian stuff. There's a big backstory about this thing being found in Egypt, and it being some kind of ancient god or whatever the fuck, but, yeah. Now, let's get into the real meat of this. Or, well, let's do something else first. I have a couple of books, right? Let's just have a quick look. There's a couple of books that have been released so far with Seaman. Starting with this one being a kind of strategy guidebook, but also a history, an ecological biography. I don't know how you call it. It's history and how it works as a thing. You got a little cute little note that says thank you for being part of this from 2000, as you can see. Fucking sweet. Really cool stuff. And as much as most of it is just reading, you can see the original news article, all the people that were had to do with it, all the Egyptian backstory and all that cool stuff. Sorry, I'm really excited. The fish itself. And then, strategies and guides and stuff. It's really interesting. Now, there's also... This is such a cool book. There's also an actual guidebook, which I genuinely use. I think it's a really useful guidebook. It's this one over here. The Seaman guidebook. And with this one, besides getting a lot of fun information about the characters and the different things, this is mostly for the PS2 version, but most of this works as well for the other ones. This is the controller you get with the PS2 box that I just showed. All kind of gameplay stuff. What I use this guide for, and that's my favorite part, is all the voice commands. Yes, you can talk to your Seaman, and this is all the things it will understand. So, there's another page. Oop, one page back then. 2 pages filled with interesting things. Very cool books. Interesting, neat stuff. Then we have This one's really cool. This is the Seaman fan book. So this is a specific fan book that people made about Seaman. And this one contains all the kind of advertisements and stuff they've done so far. And all the people that, you know, did similar things and all fan creations. Seaman in a fucking cage. And it's just really cool. And these are really cheap online and sweet. Check out all this fan stuff. Either way, I think this is sweet. And then we have another very great book. Boom. This one's really great. It's a bit old, and you can see that. But that makes this look so much better. Look at all these stains. Look how sweet that looks. It's an ancient, dirty book of the Seaman. And this contains more interesting information about the Seaman. But also, you know, how it works and lives, and more guide stuff. Just very interesting stuff overall. More history. It being on National Geographic. National Geometric. Whatever. Very sweet. And you got a cute little CD here that would help you replenish food if you were out of food in the game. Which also used to be a rental CD. Very sweet. CDR, I suppose. But now we go for where the money comes from. This guy. This is an old and dirty and a rare package. It says Seaman right there, which is Japanese for Seaman. Oh, this is cool. So this was sent to some guy ages ago, covering it up right there. And in here is, oh, the coolest thing. Not for sale, Institute for Bioarchaeology, the Seaman itself. Very, very cool. And I got this before, but I didn't want to open it for a specific reason. So I've got two of them now. One a little bit dirtier, so I'm going to use that one to open up. And you'll see why. If you open these up, you can see that the figs, which are two of them, are closed in these little blister packages, whatever it's called. Which means if I want to get into them, I have to tear it apart. Super scary. Comes also with a little booklet showing the figs you're going to get. And then we're going to start with Gill Man, which is the original fish. And here's the back. If you open that up, oh Jesus, there goes nothing. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. It's the base. And then here's the fish. Jesus, that's cool. Put that in there. Let me do that off screen so I don't break anything. And then you can put the base on here. Gill Man! That's so sweet. That is so sweet. Cool. Okay. Now we're gonna go for Frogie. Frogie. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I broke it. Fuck. Is that it? That's it. Oh, that's so cool. This is the real life Alpacamon, guys. This is a big thing. Look at him. Look at this little guy. Oh, he's so ugly. So slimy. Oh, sweet. Let's put him on the stand. This stand doesn't work. It's gonna have him on the side. Screw it. Let's just put him on. I like the spelling mistake of Frogy here and then Froggy here. That's cool. Oh my god. This is so sweet, guys. My lord. That's the official Seaman figs. There's also keychains that are fuck expensive, so these are like a big deal. Thank you guys for watching this Seaman video. 皆さんご視聴ありがとうございました。次の動画で会いましょう。プサイシーマン